Over in Glen Rose is a venue that they say you have to see for yourself, the Texas Amphitheater. It's home to the Promise, which is what we'll be seeing tonight. So let's go learn some more about this Texas gem. Thank you for having us out here. This venue is incredible. Can you tell me how it came about?
This beautiful amphitheater was constructed in 1989. And it was the vision of a group of investors, businessmen who wanted to see a full-time operation out here with a live musical based on the Gospel of Matthew, telling the story of Jesus. And it's endured as it's become a fantastic tradition in our area. It's a place where we've had hundreds of thousands of people come through the years, not just from Texas, but all across the United States and even internationally. So it started with a vision, and this is what is accomplished when somebody has a big vision.
It's pretty incredible. The first time I got here last year, I saw the stage, just walked in the top of the amphitheater and was like, wow, I had no idea this was here, didn't know that something like this existed in this area, and I think that's true for a lot of people.
Which is the best seat in the house?
All right, so I mean, you can see the way this thing is designed. There is not a bad seat at all. A lot of people like to sit really close to the front, but I feel like if you're 7 or 8 rows back, you just get the whole panorama of the thing.
Okay.
And there are details that you might miss, I think, if you're sitting too close. So, but there's really not a bad seat.
I was going to say, it's a completely different view. Right?
Yeah, isn't it? It's
Yes.
just absolutely beautiful.
So tell us a little bit about The Promise now.
So The Promise, it's an original musical score. It's not a passion play. That's one thing that people automatically assume, that this is, because it's about Jesus, it's a passion play. It has the elements of a passion play, but it's a musical.
It's pretty intense because it's a short amount of time for such a big production and putting it all together, but it's a huge blessing, and it brings me a lot of joy. I love doing it, and I can't imagine not doing it. This is my 20th season.
We have 150 people that run this show.
Wow.
And it runs for 22 performances.
Okay.
In 2021, we'll also have a spring season that will run over Passover weekend and finale on Easter.
Oh,
so
wow.
that's a thing that we're adding as well.
You know, with a cast typically of over 100 people, it's a pretty big show, and it's I think people for the first time would not expect it to be as intricate and big, kind of all at the same time as this.
I'm very excited to be here. I'm excited to see the magic that goes into this performance and experience it here in this beautiful venue.
I think you are going to experience something very, very special, and I hope that Texans will learn more about the Promise and this special treasure and experience what this little slice of what Texas and Glen Rose has to offer.
To learn more about the Promise of Glen Rose, visit the link below.